Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, today we're talking love and marriage huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like. They'll better be me in the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, with your foes. Free, you guys, to also like the video, you guys. So I'm back. I am back. I've snuck in between a meeting. But, you guys. Shout out again to Queen Sheba. Shout out to Queen Sheba. She is feeding these YouTube streets, you guys. She is feeding the YouTube streets because she just did an expose, y'all, a couple of hours ago. And it was lit. It was lit, you guys. We got to talk about it. But first off, you know, as it pertains to LAMH and this sector, can we just put out content, y'all? Can we just put out the content? I don't like what's happening, you guys. I truly do not. I just, like I always say, if you got an issue, I have my contact information, whether it's an email or DMs or whatever else, right? But because subs, like, you know, doing like sub stuff or whatever nonsense, like say it with your chest, come over here, or come, like I said, to my email or my DMs or whatever it is. But all this other foolishness, like, I'm just not with it, y'all. I'm just not with it. Like here is the thing. Like, you could hide people, you can hide users, you can hide content creators if it's not your cup of tea, if it's not your type of speed, right? Like it's that simple. But nonetheless, enough of my ranting and raving. Queen Sheba has done it again, you guys. She's done it again. She exposed Carlos King, and she's been saying what a lot of us have been saying for quite some time. She not only exposed some more behind-the-scenes stuff regarding her interview with Marquez, but she did a little throwback. She took us back a little bit. And she said, you know, one, she referenced, because I think she did a previous video where she had played when Carlos King was on Fox Soul and basically said that nobody in the South does anything anyways but have sex, y'all. What? Just think so low of the people of the South, y'all. And these are the same reality stars that'll be all up and through Carlos King's likes and comments to stay on his quote-unquote good side, y'all. But Queen Sheba, you know, exposed that the sabotage in regards to her has been in effect for quite some time. The blocking of Queen Sheba's blessings and the blocking of Queen Sheba's interviews has been in the works for quite some time. That this Marquez interview is not the first attempt that a block has been attempt on Queen Sheba's back. So what has happened? Queen Sheba exposed. Remember that Martell interview? Remember the Martell Hold interview? Remember Martell, what was on the phone, y'all? Was on the iPhone, was on the Samsung, whatever he was on. The BlackBerry, whatever he was on. Whoever he was texting, right? Well, apparently, allegedly, Queen Sheba has revealed today that person was none other than somebody affiliated with the Carlos King Kingdom Reign entertainment bubble. That was telling Martell, no, do not do any interviews with Queen Sheba. Do not go forward with this interview. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not interview with Queen Sheba in any capacity. But as we know, Martell went through with the interview. He did it anyways. Now, I was under the impression that maybe this was like, one of the fake media people that Martell claims that he hires and pays for, one of the women that he has on his alleged team, right? His alleged team of specialists, right? That always end up in Martell crashing out in some capacity. Well, I thought it was one of them that was telling Martell, hey, you can talk about this, but don't talk about that. You can go with this or you can go with that, right? I thought that was kind of like what was going on behind the scenes. But no. That was none other than the Kingdom Reign himself, if you will, telling him, not Queen Sheba, right? It has to be on my approved list of people. But here's my issue, right? Here's my issue. There are certain people that Carlos King on his Mr. Mondays, on his Messy Mondays, on his reality TV recap show on Mondays. There are certain people, if you've paid attention, you guys, that he shouts out. And some of those people that he has directly shouted out has said the most vile, disgusting, crass, inappropriate, out of bounds, gutter comments about Melody Cherie Rogers, about Melody Cherie Rogers' mother, about Melody Cherie Rogers and Martell Holt's 4 kids together. But nothing. Crickets. There is no issues there. There's no accountability there. There's no, hey, we shouldn't be talking about children there. There's no, hey, this is too far. This is too inappropriate. But certain people, if you support, if you claim, even if it's fake, if you claim to be in support of the cast members Carlos King supports, you get special privileges, you get special perks, you get special treatment, you get special access. And then on a platform like Queen Sheba, there's going to be these attempts that's like, listen, if it's Queen Sheba or any of these other list of people who appear to or are pro Melody Cherie Rogers, if they support Melody Cherie Rogers in any way, whether they support 7th Avenue Beauty, whether they've attended at least one of her events, whether they have interacted with her in any type of way, in any type of support, they are blacklisted. We do not want any of their kind to promote the show, to do any interviews with any cast members from the show. So Dustin Ross, you're up. Dustin Ross, you're up. You will be my official co-host, and or I will make sure you're the person who gets all the exclusives for the interviews with the cast. No. But it's about protecting black women, right? But it's about if you have an issue, you can talk directly to Carlos King, right? It's about you have Carlos King's number, right? If you want to say what it is that you got a problem with. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, you guys. And this is what I don't understand. Carlos King, you are a YouTuber yourself. You are a content creator yourself. You came on here after all of us have been on YouTube. Because you saw the views people were getting talking about LAMH, and you felt a way, let me come in, let me take over, let me try to sabotage other people. But then you lie on your own YouTube platform talking about you don't have an issue with anybody. But you're allegedly doing all this stuff behind the scenes. You're allegedly blaming Marquez can no longer be on the show because of him interviewing with Queen Sheba. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? But it's okay for other people to have, leaked phone calls. It's okay for other people to do certain interviews as long as it's not Queen Sheba, right? That's what you're saying? No. And so what? You're just going to go down the list and just block all these people? But the thing of it is, you don't even realize some of your cast members are still subscribed to us anyways. Some of your own cast members still tune in to what we say anyways, even if you are trying to block them from doing interviews with the quote-unquote pro-Melody platforms. Now, Queen Sheba did not directly say that if you were in support of Mel or if you identify with a Melimeter or what have you, but I was reading between the lines. I read between the lines of what she was saying, of what she was putting out, because officially that's not what was said, but I'm noticing a pattern as it pertains to Carlos King. And with Carlos King, it basically is you have to suck up to him or else. You have to be Team Carlos King no matter how horrible it is for you on this show, no matter how horrible that you're treated by people on the show, no matter how far people go on this show, you have to continue to suck up to Carlos King. You are required to always like and comment and participate in his social media so he understands and knows that you are still down with him. You have to still shout him out periodically to let him know that you are still down with him. You still need to promote the show, even if it's going to take a year or two before it comes back on to OWN, to let him know that you are still down with him. Otherwise, it is going to be a whole nother situation. Otherwise, it is going to be, either he is going to give you the riot act via the show and give you the worst edit known to man, or he's going to phase you out of the show, start decreasing your scenes, start decreasing you filming with other people, or he's just going to phase you out altogether. After the other attempts, if you've shown that you can handle being attacked by the entire cast for several seasons, right? If you show that you can handle that, at least that complies with his narrative. But if you start to go against that grain, he's going to try to find other ways to come at you. And the final thing of what he did to Mel this past year was just absolutely and utterly disgusting. She is good for you to use when you need ticket sales for your reality with the king, but the moment that wraps up, you're striking content creators' channels. You first lied about it and said you weren't doing that. Then you came on to admit that you do that. And then after that, it was a full-on attack on Mel supporters and the Melimeters. And had Mel not done that TikTok live about the grooming allegations, that would have been what would have originally been the part 3 of the reunion, you guys. That would have been a bulk of what was Stormy was there for, and they would have gotten a whole bunch of things, because I do not believe for 1 second that Stormy was just there to pop out and give some remarks that was unwarranted, by the way, of revealing the late Kiki's financial situation. I definitely believe she was there to rehash her role in the girls' trip and everything else. I definitely believe they just got rid of that whole segment altogether because they didn't want any smoke after what the HELL Mel raised regarding those grooming allegations that showed up in that synopsis and then further showed up in leaked footage that was never supposed to see the light of day. But somehow, conveniently on Philo and OWN On Demand, it was there. So somebody wanted that out there to again cause chaos, to again cause controversy, to cause issues, you guys. But nonetheless, we there has to be a call to action at this point. There has to be something that we can do. Is Tina Perry going to listen to our concerns? Is Tina Perry, who is the president of OWN, is she going to listen to the same black women that she put out a press release about that she claims and alleges is the most support ever for Ready to Love, even though their ratings are not looking good this season, and the ratings for Love and Marriage Detroit, which is the worst ratings of all, that is supposedly supposed to be coming back in April, and also for Love and Marriage DC, where their ratings are not good either? And they get ignored for years at a time? Make it make sense. But something's got to give. It is not right to sabotage each other, you guys. And you think that by doing all of this, that you get to basically, have everything to yourself. You get to feast on everything to yourself. No. See, all that comes back tenfold. All that sabotaging, all that you're attempting to block somebody else's opportunities, it's going to come back to you tenfold one way or the other. It's going to come back. And I know what Carlos King's going to do. He's going to try to have, either more black women on. He's going to try to make it seem like he's team black women, right? That he's not who everybody knows he is, right? Because notice he always tries to bring people in that he claims, that he's in support of. No. Either the bulk of those women either never worked with you before or are not going to have any intentions of working with you on the future because of all of the nonsense and shenanigans that you are pulling at the O Network. Make it make sense. But there's that. I've been on too long. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.